Hey everyone, Sheila here from Life with Pets. So today we're going to talk about shrimp and snails, and boy do we have a lot of both. So I wanted to just talk to you guys about the red cherry shrimp that we have, and also about sort of all the different types of snails that we've got and sort of what we've got going on in the tanks. Our mystery snails have actually bred, and I will show you that in just a few minutes. But we have been trying to get the colony of shrimp much bigger because we do keep getting asked if we will sell them. And so we have actually divided them up amongst several tanks. So we do have a fairly large colony in this tank here. And then we do also have a fairly decent sized one in the divided tank. We've got roughly, sort of when I count them and the ones obviously that I can just see, we have about 50 to 60 shrimp in the divided tank, and this tank literally started out with 2 or 3, so I think that that is probably pretty good going. So we do hope in the future to be able to sell them. And what I have actually done is start another colony in this tank here. So I have added in about 8, maybe it was 10, I can't really remember, but about 8 to 10 in here. And I'm hoping that you can see a few back there. We are actually going to move this tank and possibly do a much bigger tank as well for the shrimp and the snails. As you can see here, we have a line of snails, and there is one of the clutches of eggs. Now we have decided to actually leave it up there. I am going to monitor it that it doesn't get too dry. However, we do have quite a lot of humidity in there, so it should be okay. So I'm going to try that way, and if that doesn't work with this one, then I will take it out and make an incubator. But at this point I am going to try it. It is only, this is the 3rd day that it has been up there. It hasn't been knocked off at this point, which is pretty amazing when you see all these guys all lined up here. They have all just eaten, and usually when they've eaten then they do come back to the top. I think we have 2 right there that are actually breeding, and then we've got another one down here who is still finishing off the food. And as you can see, they are due for a water change. We do have to water change in this tank quite a lot because there are a lot of mystery snails in here, which is one of the other reasons that we are thinking of making the tank a lot bigger so that they've got more room, and also I won't have to do maybe quite as many water changes. But they're doing okay. I am keeping a really close eye on the water parameters. And at the moment I am feeding them a lot of the Repashy gel food. Now this one I actually add in a lot of calcium. I do also add in one of the other Repashys that would sort of add in more protein, and I also put sort of like a vitamin drop in as well. So we sort of have all that going on in here, which does actually, oh, I've got a fly going around, go away. Which obviously does actually do a good job. So I was wondering sort of why they weren't initially breeding, and then once we moved Belfin out of the tank, we were able to drop the water level obviously a lot more, and I did start feeding them much more heavily than I was able to with Belfin in the tank, and within no time at all we ended up, like I say, with this clutch of eggs. So I don't really know if that is a large clutch or not. It does go quite a ways above the black line of the tank, and like I say, I am just keeping an eye on it just to make sure that it does stay moist. If for some reason it doesn't, then I will take it off, like I say, and put it in an incubator, but I'm hoping I won't have to do that. I would like to be able to leave them on there, and I'll maybe do some with incubators, but I do expect us to have several more clutches very soon because I do see a lot of breeding going on right now. These look so funny all lined up. I have also added some Cuttlebone to the tank, which is what this is, and there are several other pieces. That one hasn't sunk yet, but I have added that in as well, and I have actually just ordered some sort of like calcium mineral blocks as well. Their shells are very, very good, but I just want to make sure that they stay that way, and especially if we're going to be having like little babies, then I do want to make sure that the water's good for them and also the food that we're giving them as well. So you can see, I think there's still some food down there. I did actually put quite a bit in today. These are also some of the other snails that we have. We have this one here is a horned nerite, and then this one is actually a blue ram's horn. You can see several blue ones back there. I don't know whether that's showing up very well, but yeah, we have several blue ones in there, but these are actually bred to be food for our pufferfish. So I do feed this tank very heavily, and I do have to water change it a lot just to make sure that the water parameters stay really good, because it is only a 5 gallon, and as you can see, there are a lot of snails in this tank. So let me know in the comments box below what snails you have. We do have the nerite, the mystery snails, we have one little trumpet snail, and then like I say, we have the ram's horn snails. I would be interested to know what snails you really like and why you like them. So just let me know that in the comments box below. Alright guys, well hopefully this will hatch in the next week or so, maybe week or two. It depends really on what you read. Some people say it's anything from 8 to 14 days, other people say it's 2 to 4 weeks. So I really am not sure how long it's going to be. I am actually on vacation for a few days next week, so I'm just hoping it's not while I'm gone, because I really would love to do a video on it, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to this channel and would like to see more videos like this, then please do so, and we'll see you next time.